Hey, okay, I think I'm live. Okay, hey, this is Michael with Digital T-Shirt Shop. I am, I've done a bunch of videos. So I spent the last 2 years really making videos about printing T-shirts and starting a business and running it and everything. And honestly, over the last since about November, December of last year, I everything just kind of broke down for me, and I lost the love of what I was doing. Um, and I've tried to kind of pick up the pieces and pick up the pieces. And as I would try to kind of take some steps and pull it together, it just wasn't pulling together. And I've had some great support and people, kind of being positive about it and everything. Um, and I still have just not been able to get myself to where I love to print shirts anymore. I'm still doing a little bit of it. I am. I'm still doing a little bit, but I am not doing near and consistently. I've closed a number of my sites. I'm in the process of closing some of the others. At a garage sale, I've liquidated a lot of my merchandise. Um, not all of it, but quite a bit. I still have more to get rid of. I've got equipment that I would really like to just get rid of and not have to deal with anymore. Um, and so those are just kind of some steps I'm taking. I'm just restructuring everything. I'm going through and just deleting things, unloading things, getting rid of things, simplifying things. And in the process, probably one of the things that I've really enjoyed doing is I've really enjoyed, even though I'm not like necessarily the biggest fan of this, the whole video thing. I really like doing the YouTube videos. I like talking about the business, and I really like talking about some of the things that I do, and I really like the idea of thinking that, hey, maybe you might be able to share something with somebody that they benefit from it down the road. And I like uh, I like starting businesses, and so I've got another one that I'm doing. And so what it is that I'm doing, I guess this is kind of the official announcement of what I'm doing. Is about a year ago, I had this idea of, and this is going to sound like the dumbest thing in the whole world. And when I told my family about it, they said I was crazy, and they said it was a stupid idea, and they said, I don't know why you would do that. So, but I've done it, and I like it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I think that's probably the more important thing. Is I got to where even just coming down and printing a shirt became just completely dreadful to me. Um, but this other thing that I'm doing is I've found it exciting, and I've found it fun, and I'm doing actually some different things, some things that I would like to do. Um, and so what it is that I'm doing is so about a year ago I had this idea, and I'd kind of drawn my own little poop characters. And I thought, it'd be kind of fun to make a little resource for kids potty training. Not that I've got any particular interest for kids potty training. More, I just kind of looked at the scope of things that were available online, and I thought, I have this little character, and I've got this little quirky idea. Maybe it might be something that might be of interest. So the idea started out as I would take my little poop character, and I would make little animated videos of the poop character, and I would uh, have it do things like say, hey, um, it's okay, you've had an accident. and then it would advertise the business, but the idea was mom could, you could put them all in an app and mom could go and just give the kid the app and the kid could thumb through and pick the videos they wanted to play that gave them encouragement to go potty and maybe had some fun elements to it. And what the fun element to it was to take the characters, the poop character, and make other characters out of it. So, for example, a reward for the kid might be, hey, you were successful going potty, so you can watch the army poop video, and it's a little poop character with an army hat on, and he talks like a soldier, and he says, "Nice pooping, soldier," or something like that. Or an angel, that's an angel poop that says "Hallelujah," which I actually made those, and they're on YouTube right now. If you search for "You Can Poo," the letter U, CANPOO, You Can Poo, or youcanpoo.com. You can get to them. And then the idea was, okay, well, I take the characters that I draw, and I've got probably 100 or so characters that I've drawn. I just haven't made videos for all of them yet. And haven't, well, I've sketched them out. I just haven't, I've probably drawn maybe about 50 of them, but I still need to draw them in Illustrator, about another 50 of them. Put them sketched out. The ideas are there. And then it kind of morphed into general. So that's where it started. 6 months ago, or I mean 12 months ago, was that I didn't really start making any of them until January. So it's been mid-January. So it's been February, March, April. So I'm about 3 months into this. And what I have is I've got about 30 videos online on YouTube on the channel. And then as I've kind of thought about, okay, well, I've got these characters that I'm drawing and I've got these videos that I'm making. How can I cross promote, diversify, monetize these videos, these characters, this stuff that I'm making? So idea number one, obviously, is make t-shirts, make products. So I don't want to print them though. So I've been pushing as I've been making them, and I got to use a different program to kind of video some screenshots. But I'll make some videos here down the road that kind of articulate some of the things that I've done. But so if you go to youcanpoo.com, you can see there's a link to Spreadshirt. And I haven't done it with all the characters, but I've been trying. As I make a character, I have tried to take that and I've tried to format it in a way that I could put it on a t-shirt or other products. So I've got that. Now, again, this is completely in the infant stage. There's not broad this broad selection of things that I even have made yet. I do have 30 videos, but it's not like this massive footprint of content. But down the road, it will be as I continue to generate content. But the way that this has kind of changed for me is, instead of just drawing some things on Illustrator, and I think one of the areas in which my t-shirt business struggled was just the vast breadth of everything that I did. I didn't really care about a niche. I didn't really care about a segment. I didn't really care about tying it into one look or one feel or one market of the segment. I kind of always thought of myself as more like a go-to place where you could find all sorts of things. And then because I did so many things and tried to go so fast and hurry through things, a lot of things I think lacked some of the embellishment that other people might be more interested in. I kind of shifted more towards the plain text tees versus a really well-designed, even a well-designed text, I should say, or even a well-designed design. Now with these, I'm taking more time in drawing them. I'm taking more time in designing them. I'm taking more time in the other aspects of it, because the creation of a character or a video is becoming more complex. So I told you before that I started with, okay, I'm going to create some characters. I'm going to put them on an app. I'm going to put them on YouTube. Well, then I've taken it from there and I've taken it to, well, how can I do this even more? So where I'm going with it now is I have my characters that I'm drawing, and as I'm making videos, as I create more characters or I create more complex videos, I'm trying to take those videos and turn the videos into ebooks that can be sold on Amazon through Kindle Print on or Kindle KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. Um, I have not moved into the actual physical print side. I think as I've looked at some of it, there's a little bit more formatting. There's a little bit more higher cost, a little bit more complexity to it. I also haven't been, as I've kind of done some research, I'm not 100% sure that Amazon's going to be able to do color printing the way that I want them. I think they're more formatted for just text printing. So then I'm doing that, and then I'm also, as part of this, with each character, whether it's with so I create so let's take one of the last videos that I made on there. One of the last videos that I made was a peekaboo poop video, if you can imagine. I should actually pull it up right here on my phone, just a second. So this peekaboo poop video is farm animals, and the farm animals actually basically say peekaboo, and then I see you, and then it switches to another farm animal. But so a lot of what it is it's animating the poop. It's animating the. Let's see if I can put this on here.
I see you.
So in doing all of this, there's a lot of things that I can create products out of. I've got in this case, animals that I've drawn. I've got the poop character. I've got the setting, the backgrounds that I've drawn and animated. So there are a lot of things that are kind of tied into it that even though it's still simple designs, the designs are still simple. They're much more complex. They're much more, I think they're designed better than, I've taken more time and put more time into them than I did on all of my previous stuff. And so, for example, this Peekaboo Poo video, so it just does a simple peekaboo sequence. It's just a minute-long video. And then I take the different animal pages, and through a sequence of leading into the simple peekaboo and out, I've taken then the pages and developed, and I've kind of because I can do it in Illustrator, and they're all layers, and I can reproportion things and size them, and so the book actually looks different than this, slightly different than this, but it's all the same characters. But things are positioned differently on the page, so they more fill the whole page versus just simply reflecting the way that it is in the book, the actual video. Now I could do it this other way. I just have felt as though I can, for example, when because I have them on a dial, as it stops halfway, you're cutting off part of the poop character. And so by doing that, I can pull one of these out and I can make it each of them much more bold. And so bold lines, bold colors, lots of color in them. And then trying to make the design so they're fun and entertaining. Um, I didn't realize somebody was actually talking to me. CFT Fish Tube. What's up, yo? Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm doing. And honestly, I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed sitting down, and I've enjoyed drawing the things, and I've enjoyed making the books, and I've enjoyed making the videos, and I've enjoyed drawing the characters. And this is, so with this, I'm drawing them in Illustrator, and I'm animating them and putting them into Premiere, and I'm doing Adobe Audition and doing voiceover, and so I'm doing some of the audio editing and the video editing and the character animation and all these different types of things, and tying this in, and then publishing books and publishing videos and publishing t-shirts, and kind of all encompassing a number of different things, and trying to kind of cater to this one little brand of UCAN Pooh. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And so far, I've really enjoyed it. And it's been kind of funny. I told you earlier that my family all thought that I was a little bit nuts when I started this. And even my family would be like, okay, Michael, stop talking about poop. And honestly, I've got like a poop phobia. Like I have never liked changing diapers or anything like that. I hated it as a parent, when my kids were young. And it was incredibly frustrating when, as they reach that age that they should be going to the bathroom, and it would frustrate me because I just don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it at all. A phobia of even being on my hands or anything like that. And so it's kind of funny that I'd be interested in doing this and this, but I guess in my mind, I'm not quite seeing it as that ickiness. But there you go. That's what I'm doing, and UCAN Pooh. If you'd like to watch some more videos, go to ucanpooh.com or go to YouTube, look up UCAN Pooh. Facebook. There's some other elements that we're doing too. And as I come on here and I talk about this business, and I'll come on here and I'll talk about how the product sales are doing and things like that in relation to it. So far, we've not sold anything. So far, our views have been low. So far, there hasn't been massive demand for it. So far, we've not gotten the app out. But there are a lot of different things that we are doing that I'm finding that I am really enjoying, and finding that I'm finding them motivating. Really, it's making it fun to do some of this stuff again. So, anyways, there you go. If you have questions, let me know. I'll let you know. But I'm trying to release a few of these a week, a couple of videos a week, and I've got, like I said, had a lot of ideas related to it, and it's pretty expansive. And so there's a lot of elements that are going to build and kind of segment around this preschool age kids and things like that. So for youth videos and kid videos and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.